know what I really want to talk about though?
What's
it's
that?
something that been bugging me, and it's this stuff about the rap music and all these RICO cases and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. That people are upset and saying people are getting targeted or whatever, or using their lyrics against them. How do you feel about that?
I seen that. People got to be careful what they put out into the universe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's, in short, that's just how I feel. What about you?
So for me, it's like, I come from the street life.
Yep.
I changed my life a long time ago.
For sure.
I do music.
Congrats on that too.
Thank you. So I know all perspectives of it. But as a current 40-year-old man, I'm worth millions of dollars. I live in prestigious neighborhoods, drive prestigious whips, walk around with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of $1,000s in jewelry. So with that being said, it's like, I don't like crime.
Right.
Why do we think crime is cool so much in our community? Why do we think it's just a cool thing to be a person that's committing crimes, hurting people, and then want to be quiet about it? I just don't understand that.
Right. It is glorified.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm not saying good that people went to jail, so I'm not directing it towards nobody. But what I'm saying is, me, as I look at it, I wanted to move to Atlanta at one point, right?
Right.
But I didn't know why I didn't.
What's that?
Because the crime was going so crazy that I'm like, man, I ain't finna go there. They breaking in everybody's cars. Niggas are getting killed. They breaking in everybody's houses. All of a sudden, I'm finna chill. Shout out to Atlanta. It's a beautiful place, but that prevented me from going there.
Yeah, I remember that because when I moved to LA, you was talking about going to Atlanta.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
because you ain't like the gun laws out here.
Yeah, I didn't like the gun laws for sure because I like to protect myself. Even though it's crime and stuff out here, but at least it's like, it's more spread out.
Right.
In Atlanta, it's black and it's small. So if you blow, like how I blew up, like we anticipated,
right?
Like when I got millions of dollars, Ferraris and all this jewelry, if I'm out there, I'm going to stand out. Especially I'm in people's faces, you know?
Yeah.
So I'd have been a target, right? Yeah. And who going to target me? My own people. So it's like, I get it. We don't want our people in jail, but if they're saying you're committing all these crimes, all these murders and all this stuff, like why'd you want these people on the street? What's cool about that? Like how are we defending that? I'm trying to understand.
I don't know, bro. I think a lot of people got toxic ways of dealing with things, and I think the black culture, especially because you don't think like it's toxic, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you think about it any other way, you look at, do Asian people, do they glorify that?
No.
They are outcasts their own people if they're on that type of time. Same thing with white people, right? They distance themselves from...
Immediately.
You know what I mean? It definitely, if it ain't politically correct, you know what I mean? But they might agree with them on the low, but they, you know what I'm saying? But
especially white-collar crimes, they with all them.
Right, sure. You know what I'm saying? But it's something about the black community in the streets and prison and...
So cool. So glorified.
Yeah. You know, killing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just trying to understand, like, how we put ourselves in that predicament. I keep on kicking the camera. Bigfoot, motherfucker. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want nobody going to jail, but I want us to be better. That's the main thing for me.
Right.
Like, we should use this and understand this as a way for growth. Like, don't be mad about no lyrics. Be mad that people in our community are committing these effects against each other.
Yeah, I mean, Tupac said it one time. He was talking about how the black community he believed was really toxic. Right. And I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but he said, what did he say? Oh, he was saying like how, you know, when you become black and successful, you know what I mean? You really get the short end of the stick. I mean, you're blessed. Don't get me wrong, but you got to move out of your hood because your same people looking at you like food, and then you go to the white community, and then they not rocking with you, and you're not comfortable there either. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta, you know, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it's like, and then on top of that too, like I hope this is a learning lesson for. But the main thing is this, like I always say, as a black man, don't commit the crimes. Right. So like, why would we have to say, man, don't put that in your lyrics? How about you don't do it? Then you can say whatever you want in your songs.
That's a fact, but there's also a caveat to it too, because that's what also made them propel to be who they are.
Because we feed on that,
so and we glorify it.
Oh, he's the realest one. He really do be killing
he's
people.
He's a stepper for real.
Oh, he really be. No, you better listen to him. When he's saying that, it really means something.
He really smoking niggas.
So when they do an indictment of the things he say he really does, and everybody's justifying
everybody call him stupid.
Right. So it's crazy, and like. I saw this quote this one time. It said, you have an easy time proving that you're really gangster, really street, you're a killer and a drug dealer. It's pretty easy for you to prove that to people. It's going to be a hard time proving that you're really not that to these government.
That's a fact. I heard that before somewhere. I forgot where I heard it, but yeah, that's a fact.
Now, you could do that pretty good. You could put that facade out there, everybody like you're really doing that. Now it's going to have a hard time proving that you ain't doing it. That's a fact. That you laid it down so thick. You know what I mean? So I just feel like it's prevention. We should pay attention to that. Don't say, don't put in the lyrics. Put whatever you want in your lyrics. Don't do the crimes.
Just don't do the crimes.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, not everybody who's rapping about that stuff is doing it.
But then the people who rap about it, they ain't doing it. Then they get blasted. People call them frauds. People call them clowns. People say they're not doing it. So in a way, that is a problem.
So like, I don't.
So you gotta let rappers just be rappers.
Because they like to compare it to movies, right?
Yep.
But it's not even the same category. Stop it.
Break it down for why.
Like, Tom Cruise is not acting like he's really the nigga from Mission Impossible. You're really
he
out here.
do all his stunts though.
Yeah, I know, but he's not. You don't think he's the guy from the movies.
Right,
so don't be like, man, they do it in movies. It's two different worlds.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
You
sure.
niggas say y'all really do this for real, for real. Tom Cruise ain't going around saying I'm really a spy.
He not really trying to jump on planes.
Come on, man.
Fall down with the string hanging from the skyscraper. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like, stop it, man. Like,
yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. That's a big difference. So when people say that comparison, it actually sounded stupid to me.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.